Yo, it's BJ from Without Warning, and today's video is part 3 in our video series on how to use a tuner. So in part 1 we went over how to tune factory ammo. In part 2 we did quick load development with a charge weight test and then dialing in the last bit of accuracy with the tuner, just skipping the seating depth altogether. And in today's video, part 3, we will go over a full load development workup, and then we will dial in the last bit of accuracy with the tuner, and we'll see if that gets us better results than the other methods. So today we are shooting the 130 grain Norma diamond lines again. We're using the same Starline small rifle primer brass. We're using CCI 400 primers as well, H4350. And we will start off with the seating depth test. We will start at 20 thou off the lands, and in 10 thou increments we will work our way back to 80 thou off the lands. We will then do a charge weight test in 0.2 grain increments from 42 grains up to 43.4 grains, and then we will dial in the last bit of accuracy with the tuner, and we'll see what kind of results we get, and we'll see if we benefit from all that extra work compared to the other methods. We're still using the HMR Pro, which has proved to be super accurate and consistent. I'm very impressed with this rifle so far for a factory rifle. We're using the TMB obviously, and yeah, it's decent sunny conditions today, so hopefully we can shoot well. So the results are in. It's been a pretty long day, shooting in the heat all day, but it's been good and definitely worth it. As you can see, our end result here was a 0.18 inch group. So we started off with 43 grains of H4350 at 20 thou off the lands. For some reason I find that 43 grains of H4350 and a 130 grain bullet in a 6.5 Creedmoor just seems to shoot well in pretty much all guns. So that was a good starting point, and we had a nice 1/4 inch group there. Then we went to 30 thou off the lands, and that tightened right up for us, so that was really nice and a great starting point for us there. We didn't really see anything too extraordinary going on down there, so we loaded up a bunch of those 30 thou off the land starting at 42 grains. We went up to 43.4 grains in 0.2 grain increments, and we ended up seeing 4 feet per second difference in the average velocity between 43 grains and 43.2 grains. So that was 28.18 feet per second was the average, and 28.22 feet per second for the average for that one. So we cut that right down the middle at 43.1. We loaded up a bunch of those, and then we had a 1/4 inch group there, which was still, you know, pretty damn good. And then we went on to the next setting on the tuner, and it tightened right up for us at 0.18 of an inch. Very happy with that for how straightforward the load development was. There was no second guessing the results at all. We shot a couple more groups of this load off paper, and they were all, you know, 1/4 inch, mostly under, and yeah, seemed to be a very consistent load for how quick and easy the load development was, really. So very happy with that. Our end load was 43.1 grains of H4350 with a 130 Norma diamond line loaded 30 thou off the lands in Starline small rifle primer brass with a CCI 400 primer, and the brass had been chamfered, deburred and trimmed, not annealed. The neck tension was set with a mandrel, and the charge weights were thrown with a Charge Master light. So you know, just good consistent ammo, And yeah, very good performance in the end of it. Very happy with the Bergara in terms of accuracy. I think it's definitely proven itself that they, you know, some of these rifles can shoot. This one definitely does. And in our next video, we'll do 10-shot groups of all of these loads that we've been using, and we'll see which one performs the best. We'll see if this one gives you the most performance because it was the most amount of work, or if you know, a tuner can dial in factory ammo in terms of the group size to just as good. So we'll let the results speak for themselves, but pretty damn happy with that in the end. And yeah, it's been a good day. So thanks for watching this one, and stay tuned for the next one and the results.